kind of a good way to use your place command. You never know when you're going to need to use it. So again, we want to be able to teach what's our process, what's our game here. We want to be able to teach a biomechanic, a movement with that canine to an object. So Siren, shh, quiet. We need to get Siren to understand an object to be able to perform the final command on, and then we need to kind of get that down command on the object, and then we need the dog to be able to hold it for a period of time, right? So again, biomechanic, which is going to be the movement, the recognition of an object, and then to be able to do the action we need with that object, and then to be able to hold all of that. So it's quite a process, guys. It's just not something that's going to happen overnight, but that's what's awesome. And depending on your temperament, some dogs will understand this command and be able to perform it with a shorter period of time than other canines. It might take you a lot longer, but again, remember, there is no time frame, right? If you want to be able to teach and develop an organism correctly and to be able to get the most positive results out of that organism, you got to make sure that you have a plan. You have to take your time and work through the process. It is a process. It just doesn't happen overnight, but at the end of the day, you know, whether you're the novice homeowner, the professional, hey, I have the time. I'm going to take the time and I'm going to do things right. That way we're not always going backwards. That way we're not affecting the animal in a negative way. But remember, you got to have your plan. That's what we're setting up for you here at Canines for America. We've shown you 101. We're going to show you 102 today. There's going to be a 103. There's a 104, but we will get there to our end goal, right? That at the end of the day, we know where we want to go. Now, how are we going to get there? So today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be setting up some cones, and I'm going to be working Siren off leash. The 101, we had her on leash within our classroom. Today, it's going to be 102 off leash. Okay, I'm going to set up some basic simple cones to where, and remember when we talked about shapes, I like to keep the shapes a little different, but we'll just do simple 2 cones. Okay, we'll kind of do a linear line where I'll put cones here, and then I'm going to go ahead at short distance and I'm going to put cones here. All right, so again, just a simple basic drill off leash now with our canine is what we want to start to get into. Siren's excited, right? Your caloric, they're going to voice, right? Siren, Schwagen. So I just got my 2 basic cones up because I don't want to have Siren. She's an older canine. I don't want her to be able to do a lot of movement today because we're going to be doing a lot of different diagrams from a drill standpoint. So one cone to the right of me, 1 cone to the left of me. And then all I'm going to basically do is I'm going to bring my dog into a heel, a foos, and then I'm going to be able to point with my arm, a directional point to the object, using the verbal command and getting Siren then to perform the biomechanic into the recognition of the direction and the cone, and then doing the action of going into a down and then waiting. Okay, so it's a real simple drill that you can set up. I'm probably using, no more than 10 feet by, 4 feet. So it's very easy to do in your classroom at your house. And I'm going to do it over and over and over again. And I'll also condition for time. It's great to look at your watch. The dog can do it for 30 seconds. Siren's an advanced dog. Now she hasn't done this stuff in a long time. She's now just become a good home pet for me. So you can see her impulse control, which we talk about with Clorix. Her impulse control is at pretty much 0 as she's trying to demand that, hey, let's get this drill going. So for Siren, it actually will be good for me and for you guys to see when you have a dog that wants to get rewarded so quickly, how we're just going to have to work through and see if we can condition her for time. Right? So it's like anything, you condition for 5 seconds, 10, 15, a minute, 2 minutes, etc. You must condition the dog to understand, hey, you will be rewarded, but you need to work through your time. So time will become part of this exercise as well. Simple, 1 cone, 2 cone, okay? Dog can be in the center, dog can be doing whatever they want to do, okay? Step 1. So it'll be fun to show Siren. She loves to do these type of drills. All I have to do is bring Siren in a complete, to kind of get her going that, hey, we're about to start this gig, right? I'll give her some key indicators, which could be down. Good, down. Here. Bring her in closer. Siren foos. Okay, this is how she likes to go. So I got my dog's attention. You guys can see that Siren and I, we've been together for a very long time. We have a very good working relationship. She's very in tune to me because we've just drilled over time for skill that she understands that she's about to get to do something. Anticipation, schwagging, right? So bring her back, bring her back. Now all I'm gonna do is look at my purple cone. Very simple, okay? It's a close enough distance that if I'm with my canine doing this off leash for the very first time, I can control her biomechanics as she tries to go to that cone. Turn, Siren, place. Around the cone and down, right? That's how we taught it in 101. Good job. I'm gonna look at my watch. Boom, I'll set my timer. 1,000, 1,000. But you saw what she did, right? You saw what we were teaching you in 101 using the contrastive method. Siren went in the direction. She stayed on the left side of the cone. Good, good, right? Around the cone and into the down. So the biomechanics was perfect. She recognized the object that I asked her to, and then she went down. Awesome, great job. She's looking to get paid. I'm not using food today because we're going to be a little bit more active. And like I told you before, when I'm very active, I want my dog's stimuli to be, her central nervous system to be higher. And then we're going to use toy in today's work. Now she did a great job there. All of a sudden, I'll bring Siren heel. Place. Around the cone and down. Good girl. Good job. I'll come in with praise right now because I'm working for more time and I want her to be a little bit calmer. I don't want to throw her toy right now because it's going to jump that excitation. I want to keep my my communication open with her. Good job. Good place, Siren. I was in the middle. Now I'm going to stand on this side of the cone. Eyes down. Place. Around the cone and down. Good job. I'm going to come. I'm going to praise her. Again, good job down on her withers, right? We talked about that in our down videos, in our off videos, reinforcing the action that she produced for me. Good girl. Good job. Eyes. Good. Good. Remember, right? The conditioned stimuli, right, is now been done with the hand signal. That all I have to do is point to that in that 45-degree down motion, and the dog's going to do it. Same thing when we were teaching the up. All I have to do, right? The dog has been conditioned on my movement. I will go behind her. Good girl. Good girl. She's in tune. Great up. Great up. I can work and I can reinforce her up command. Good job, Siren. Place. Good girl. Place. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Place. Very good girl. Do this over and over. Now that she's off leash, she's performing the action very well. We're in tune. She's having a good time. She's calmed down a bit now that we started to work. All right. I only got about a 3-yard distance for her, which is awesome. One more time. Oh. Place. Good job. Good job. Good. Anticipation. I'm going to try to see if I can get her to break her obedience, right? I can go over her, back over her. I'll try that again. Over, back. She didn't do it. Down. Place. Good. Let's see if she can. Place. Good. Okay, she's getting a little bit more difficult to work now. Okay, she wants to get paid. Good down. Good down. Good down. Was going to pay her, but she got up off of obedience, so I'm still going to make her. It's been a lot of good time. I'm still going to make her work for her toy, though, for her payment. See, her breathing stops. She sees that I'm going behind to get her payment. Look at her mouth is open. It'll close as soon as, look at the refocus on her toy. Her breathing is stopped. She's calmed down in anticipation to get paid. Good job, good place, good girl. Awesome job by Siren. Awesome job by Siren. Now if your communication is good, even though she got paid, it's very easy. Siren, place. Good girl. right? I can still communicate with my dog even though she got paid, because the next big payment that she gets, what I'll do is I'll play with her. Good girl, easy, free. So that's step one right there. 2-cone drill, off lead, getting the biomechanics correct with my canine, getting them to recognize the object I need them to do the action on, and then getting the canine, the organism, to perform the action. 3-step process, off lead. Now we did the 2 cones. I'm going to change my pattern and go kind of more of a 4 square and see if I can manipulate the 4 square, and then I'm also going to bring in distractions. So let's see how that looks. Siren, house, good girl. Eyes, place. Good girl. Awesome. Very good girl. Eyes. Place. Good. Place. Place. Good. Good. Los. Place. Good. Good. Los. Place. Los. Place. Good. 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 Los. Place. Good. Los. Place. Ah. No. Good. 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 Yes. Good. Look. 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 Los. Good girl.